my wife and daughter have been talking for a couple of weeks, if not months now, about getting a neck tattoo. And I haven't said a whole lot because I'm like, all right, well, we'll see if we actually get to that point. And what kind of made me nervous was I'm seeing a neck tattoo right on the front of the neck. And my daughter started going with 3 crosses. And hey, I love that, my wife and daughter have a lot of religious tattoos. I think that's great. And to me, if you're going to do a tattoo, have something that has meaning like that. And our faith has significant meaning to everybody in the family. So, okay, I'm all right with that part of it. But I'm just thinking, I've got a daughter who is getting her degree in early childhood development, and I got a wife that's a preschool teacher. And, look, I think I'm a pretty liberal dude, but I know that not everybody is. And I'm just wondering, being in your career fields, do neck tattoos start to inhibit your job future? And so that's probably my overriding number one concern. And I'm not going to lie, my wife with the neck tat, I've seen them before. And when I was looking at the photos, I didn't find them attractive. And
that's also that's a big part of it too.
It's an honest statement from an honest guy, and no one can be mad at you for that. You're just saying your truth, Kev.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen too many people come down on Kev about it, though. Has anyone give you any crap about it?
No, they haven't. And I have expressed that I'm not initially a tattoo guy, but I do recognize that some of them are cool and they do look good on some people. And the tattoos that my wife and daughter have, I'm completely fine with. So I'm good with that. But now that we start running out of other body room and we're starting to, head north, that's where I get a little nervous. Neck and face is where I think I would probably draw the line on I'm still cool with the tattoos.
You better hope and pray that the Queen does not become a huge fan of Post Malone.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying?
That would be tough. I mean, if you're looking at and you're married to somebody that has those kind of, I don't find the Post Malone look attractive.
But she gets into Post Malone. I was like, Kev, I'm just into it. I think it's going to look great.
What do you mean? You don't want barbed wire on the face of your lady?
Yeah. Yeah, not really feeling that. Now
you're a stick in the mud.
Okay, so Caitlyn has explained it a little bit more, and tell me how I should be feeling, because I'm still trying to sort this out, as now the conversation has started in my family. And Caitlyn is on with us right now. Hello, Caitlyn.
Hi.
Now, my first question, is this 100% your idea and you approached your mom and she jumped on it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was kind of more mutual. We've talked about it for a good maybe year now, I think. And
yeah, I've heard the conversations and they've all made me nervous. How did it start? Who did you see with the neck tattoo that you thought you needed to get one?
I'm trying to think. I don't think it's anybody that we saw. We just that's kind of our next. Mom has a lot of her arms. My arms are basically done, and so.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how did you get to the 3 crosses? How did that come up as the tattoo you wanted to get?
Well, that was Mom's idea. Mine was a little different and a bit more aggressive, and Mom came up. She sent me that, and I kind of like that one better. So
wait, what was your original aggressive tattoo idea?
It was like a butterfly with eyes that were just black or something, but Mom didn't really like that one.
Now, you were talking about originally doing this on the front of your neck, were you not?
Yeah, I was the front, but we've now shifted to the side, which would be fully coverable by my hair.
So this is where we are, Virginia. Okay. This is why I need people to help me understand how I feel about this, because this has kind of been the compromise. When I was talking to my wife about it last night, I just said, look, I'm concerned for both you and Caitlyn. You're early childhood educators. You already have to cover up the tattoos that you have while you're at work and around the kids. And you're the only one wearing a jacket when it feels like 120 outside.
Because you got to do car line.
Yes.
And it's blazing hot.
And that's all for the sake of you having tattoos. Now you get to your neck. What are we going to be doing? Turtleneck sweaters. And she said, look, I have longer hair. I will get it in a place where when I wear my hair down, you won't be able to see it. Will that be the same for you, Caitlyn?
Yeah, well, 2 things. My employment is guaranteed regardless of the tattoos I've had, and spoke to the family and the people I work for, and tattoos aren't an issue.
Okay.
So, I mean, for right now, my employment is guaranteed. Okay. And if I do end up eventually getting another job. I worked at an elementary school where I didn't have to cover my tattoos. It's just public. So Mom works at private, and I think that's why it's more she has to cover them. But when I worked at a public school, I didn't have to cover any of my tattoos.
Okay, so here's what I'm getting back, Virginia. Should this make me feel okay about my wife and daughter getting neck tattoos?
We are definitely getting to a better place. I would just ask specific questions about where on the side, like side middle, side back, or side front. Because the side of your neck is a big space.
You showed us a picture yesterday on the After the Show podcast of a baseball player that had it on the side, but it still was quite visible.
With hair, if he would have had hair, you still would have seen that because it was truly side.
Yep.
It was side middle. I think if you go side back, that may be better.
Okay.
And you eat, yeah.
Caitlyn, where are we going with this? Where exactly will this tattoo be on your neck?
I don't want it to be visible from the front, so I think it would be more like below the ear, right below the ear. And I have one on the other side of my neck that goes down below my ear, so it would just be on the other side.
Okay. All right.
And my argument, too, that I don't disagree with is...
You don't disagree with your own argument?
No, it's you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It sounds a little schizophrenic. Trust me, I've been there.
Sorry, Caitlyn, go ahead.
You would find Mom less attractive, but I just feel like she does a lot of other stuff that you would find, like she farts a lot, she doesn't shower, but now a neck tat is crossing the line. Like that, so that's not really...
Just for the record, I don't necessarily find the farting and not showering attractive either. It's just, it's
so many other things that would be less attractive.
Yeah.
One is a bodily function. I don't think you can help the farts.
I don't know how well she's building that picture up there. Yeah, and for the record, not necessarily attracted either, but yeah, it's just, we're starting to...
You'll have to try that.
Well, I'm just saying now. It's not like this is her first tattoo and it's like, oh my gosh, she's getting it on her neck.
Yeah.
She has so many. I guarantee we could have went and got it and not have told you and you wouldn't even notice.
Oh, really? You believe that I would not have noticed that you and your mom had a neck tattoo? Okay. All right.
Really, I don't think you noticed.
Okay. All right. Well, you do make me feel a little bit better. I want to just ask everybody how I should feel about this. Help me walk this through because this is brand new. So I appreciate your bravery in coming on and defending your thought on getting this neck tattoo. And the appointment is set for Saturday at 6 p.m. Is that correct?
6 p.m. sharp. Do you want to come?
Nope.
He'll be out front with picket signs.
Yeah, I can see it in his eyes. He's surrendering. They won.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Caitlyn. Love you.
Aw.
Love you.
Okay.
I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
We're glad you're back.
Yep. Okay. All right. So, what do you think? Do you feel a lot better about Kevin's wife, the Mexican Queen, and Caitlyn getting a neck tat after hearing how they're going to do it? I'll have Denny's put up a poll on KBJ TV to get people's thoughts.
I'm just enjoying the ride. Look, what's going to happen is going to happen. I'm just getting the popcorn and...
What's going to happen is called a neck tat.
It feels like they made a bit of a compromise. They did listen to what I had to say, and here's where we are. I do feel a lot better about this, and now I'm just trying to work it all through in my head to say, okay, before you just give up and be like, all right, have fun, and make any more comments, I just want to hear what people have to say. Am I not thinking about something? You can let me know. 877-979-WRMF.